It's Yalla Home. Yalla Home.
With Anna Schofield.
And Big House.
Yes, and it's hump day. It's 5 and it's the middle of the week, people. Downward slope tomorrow. Anna Schofield and Big House here till 8.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody tuning in. We have a full-packed show today. Definitely we're going to have, like we've announced, Abri, who is an amazing singer-songwriter. He is Emirati. He's the legend over here. We're going to have a chat with him, a quick chat with him on his latest project with the Dream Fleet. It's Abri and the Dream Fleet. Amazing, of course, combo between the Dream Fleet and Abri. Dream Fleet has a like electronic sound, and Abri, of course, is his soul and funk and jazz vibe. And they're just amazing. So we're definitely going to have a chat with him just before 6 o'clock, around 5:40 p.m.
Nice. And we've had his brother here on the show.
Yeah.
But we haven't had Abri. And when his brother was here, he was talking about Abri, and you were talking about Abri. So I'm excited to meet him. Also coming up in the show today, we're going to talk about Justin Bieber, who has been sharing on Instagram how his ego power, his teenage ego power, caused trouble with his relationships.
Interesting. An Emirati woman transfers her home to cat shelter, Anna, and has over 150 cats. I thought you'd like that. Her home was transferred to a cat shelter. Cats that are, not able to walk, that are, injured. She transferred her whole home, and now she has over 150 cats that are living with them, and she's transferring them. 150.
I struggle to feed 3 at the moment. I've got 3, and meal times. It's like an orphanage. There's meowing and purring and lots going on every time.
That is crazy.
I will have to video it and put it on Instagram. There's a really funny, weird sort of story that I noticed. I saw it in one news outlet and thought, I won't go there. And then saw it on a couple more and thought, oh my goodness, the world is talking about it. There's a really strange British artist who's actually a presenter. And he does
the
kids
art attack
programs.
thing. I can't believe that went viral.
It's so weird.
He's a legend, but I mean, he's not Banksy. Get out of here. Like, come on.
No, but it wasn't about that. It's that they literally are trying to find out who Banksy is. And so they suddenly fixated on Neil Buchanan, who is just this... I grew up with Neil Buchanan. Like, it's really...
He's not Banksy. He's not Banksy.
But imagine if he was. That would be... What a great cover.
No way.
Children's art kind of TV presenter that we just think is so kind of... It's fine. He's lovely, but... It's funny that it went viral. So we got that coming up too.
100%. And I think a lot of people, my friends shared it. I was like, come on, get out of here. Like the fact that this kind got a viral in its own.
Yeah.
But also the WHO announced again that one can be reinfected with corona even after they recover from it. And big up to the WHO for doing great things in the community. Big fan of what they do. Thank you so much for giving us positive news, you guys. And
why can't they've got to tell us if that's the case?
Yeah.
If we can just keep catching COVID-19 and keep catching, I mean, that's a new twist to the tale. Can you imagine? Like we're all talking about the amount of deaths versus the amount of cases versus the amount of recoveries, and you can catch it numerous times. That's a game changer, Haas.
Yeah, but they didn't say that in the beginning. But anyway, they keep changing.
They don't know, do they?
Yeah, they know a lot of things. But anyway, that's between me and you. They know.
They don't.
They know.
It's a new virus.
It's the World Health Organization.
And this is how the show will run pretty much through till 8 o'clock. So get ready, people.
What is this about shave or not to shave? What is that?
I love beards, okay?
Okay.
I love beards.
Okay.
I love men with beards.
Okay, good to know.
No, but I think a lot of women do. And there is nowhere in the world that does beards as good as the UAE. I mean, you got beards going on. And then there is this article about when you've got a big beard, it's quite hard balancing a mask.
That's true.
You can't get the mask under your chin.
Yeah. A friend of mine, has a big beard and he can't. Like every time he puts a mask on, it's weird. Get it.
He's having trouble.
It's gonna be a cool show. 4215. It's Salat and do come and say hi.
It's Yalla Home. Yalla Home.
With Anna Schofield
and Big House.
25 to 6, it's Yalla Home on Pulse 95, Anna Schofield and Big House. But very exciting in these pandemic days. Obviously, normally we would have this guest live in the studio and be super excited about it. Because of the situation with the pandemic, we have to settle for Zoom, but it's still exciting. We have Abri on the show today.
100%. هنقول لك السلام عليكم Abri. 1 second.
Hang on, I'm going to turn your mic up.
Yo. check. Abri, hi.
Yeah.
Okay, we hear you. How are you, my brother?
I'm good, man. How things with you guys there?
We're good, man. Blessings. Just off the top, I just want to say we are talking to a legend right now. I know I told you this before, Abri, and you're probably sick of it, but this is very, very important. You're somebody that we all love and respect. Singer, songwriter, human being, somebody who's definitely
Thank you,
made a big name, for him in the UAE and the world. And
Thank you, man.
we're
Thank
very,
you.
very, very excited to have you. بس مش محسوبة هذه. Like this is not counted for. We need you in the studio, inshallah, to perform
Yeah,
live.
we want you in the studio.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely, man. Inshallah, very soon. I mean, when everything's safe, we'll definitely come down there.
No, blessings. Abri, I think just quickly, how did music come to your life? I know for a fact, your dad was a musician and he's into
Right.
music. How impactful was that?
It was very impactful, man, because seeing him doing music and enjoying it, and something that it was, he was always making music around us when we were growing up. He let us feature in some of his songs, doing some background vocals. You know what I mean? Seeing him going and performing as well with his friends, it definitely had an impact. From then on, I mean, having satellite TV back in the day and watching MTV, that inspired me as well. Then started getting into artists like Maxwell and D'Angelo and Erykah Badu, and that was the type of music that I really gravitated towards and wanted to be a part of.
Reading your bio briefly, for anyone who's going, oh, Abri, I think I know, but maybe I don't. Actually, your credits are crazy, and we're going to talk about your new project. That's what we're here to talk about. But your music has been used on CSI in America, hasn't it?
Yes. A few years ago, when I released my solo EP, I had a licensing deal with the company that was sending music to TV shows.
Amazing.
And they ended up selecting two of the songs for CSI, and I think there was another TV series.
And did that feel weird? I mean, did you watch the episodes and go, hey, that's my music?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was definitely very weird. I mean, it just felt like something that I kind of I put the track on the series. You know what I mean? It just felt very surreal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great feeling. Yeah.
we
very great.
We actually played this track a lot. Falling is one of my favorite tracks. This is one of the first few tracks that I heard, for you, and I was out in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Abri, I think like the type of music that you do. Before we come and talk about Pieces and the Dream Fleet, which big up to them.
Yeah.
The kind of music that you do, obviously you're Emirati, but you perform in English. Has that been a challenge for you? Because when I say challenge, like you've been doing it you're our OG, man. Like you're the guy that if there's one name that they would ask me to shoot out there to the world to represent the UAE, it will be Abri.
Right.
But how has it been doing music, the music that you do in the UAE?
It's been great, man. You know what I mean? I always go back to the fact that the UAE is such a multicultural place.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I was born and raised here, and the type of music that I wanted to do was obviously soul music. I don't think that would have happened if the UAE was not multicultural. And people from all over, including Emiratis, loved that I pursued my dream of being an artist.
Yeah.
And hopefully I inspired other Emiratis to pursue music, to pursue fashion, art. That's also something that's a viable career, you know what I mean? And I think that's I hope that's the one thing that I kind of left behind as far as inspiring Emiratis and other, youth and youngsters.
And how was it? I noticed that you studied at Miami University of Art and Design. So,
I did, yes.
Yeah, so you went there and did that and then came back to the Emirates, which is lovely. Do you think that's had a massive influence on you, or was it just,
Oh, yeah, yes, definitely. Because at that time I was doing visual arts, which is painting and drawing. But
Amazing.
At that time I kind of got to I joined a few bands there. I was in a rock band, and I had a manager at that time who was kind of trying to put me into the right connections as far as R&B music and soul music. And I came back with all that, knowledge and new inspiration, I think. And I definitely knew that doing music was something that I wanted to pursue full time.
And so that's created the Abri. And from what I understand, there's Abri solo, there's Abri the band, and then of course there's Abri now, who has the music project with Dream Fleet.
Yeah, the Funk Radius.
Yeah.
I mean, you're well connected. And again, I try to say something. I've been here 4 years right now, and every time I speak to musicians, I'm talking drummers, bass players, whatever you want to call it, playing with you is a dream. Like every single time.
Man.
It's crazy. And I think the last time I've seen you, it was in El Cercal, and you had a really big kind of, it was a really cool band. I think it was the full Funk Radius, was it?
No, I think there was a 6-piece band. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a specific, customized, show.
Yeah, it was just for that show specifically. Yes.
So mashallah.
Yeah, I mean,
What I'm trying to say is that people love you, bro. And again, I'm not saying this because you are in our face, literally. We can see you on the Zoom.
Right.
But wallahi, I swear to God, people love this guy.
Yeah.
In terms of players, they were like, yo, this
Man,
is
that's great.
It's like, it's like playing with Michael Jordan. Like, this is the guy.
Come on, man.
Wallahi, you make everyone around you better. I'm not
You are
saying
the
that.
musical Michael Jordan of the Emirates. Have you ever
That's a
been called
huge
that
comparison.
before?
I don't know.
Brilliant. Hold on to it. That's your new strap line, Abri.
But Abri, this is not your first, obviously, collaboration with the Dream Fleet. Before we talk about Pieces, which I think is amazing, how did you and Dream Fleet, like, how did that come about?
Yeah, so basically, whatever I've done throughout my music career has always been through collaboration with other artists. I've never done any project that hasn't involved other musicians, obviously.
Right.
Starting with Abri, with my solo career, I was doing music with another producer called Dozing Duke, and now with obviously Funk Radius, I had the guys in the band, and with the Dream Fleet, it was two guys that I knew in the music scene, Adriano and Megadon. Megadon is a DJ. And Adriano is more like he's into live music, and he has his own label called Desmo Records.
Shout out to them.
So yeah, exactly. So he came up to me one time during one of my performances. Like, oh man, let's work on something together. And I was like, yeah, man, definitely down. And nothing really happened until a few years later, where he called me again and he told me that him and Megadon were working on music together. So I went down to his place, and next thing you know, we have tracks enough for an album.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think. Let's talk about Pieces, man, real quick. Like I said, me and Anna, we play this. We've played, I think all the songs. My favorite is Midnight Drive. That's the song we're playing after our interview. But tell me about Pieces. How is the reaction so far from the people, and how different it is from the first collaboration with Dream Fleet?
Yeah, I mean, the reception has been really, really good so far. I think, as I was telling you before, I think the next step for me is to kind of perform it live and see how people gravitate toward it, hopefully in a positive way. But the difference between that and We Fly, which was the first album, is this time we kind of took our time and decided to kind of condense it into 4 tracks. Take our time with the production, take our time with putting the vocals down. I love We Fly, but for me, it just felt like vocally and creatively, I kind of rushed it. It was amazing. It was an amazing time to kind of flow and come up with lyrics off the bat, but it felt like I wish I had more time with it. But with Pieces, I think I had that. We took our time and we crafted it. We crafted each track properly, and this is what came out of it.
Yeah, I think it is. Abri, just a couple more questions, I think, for you. Quick. Is it? You've been doing this for a while. Does it get like, in terms of how do you reflect back and reflect on yourself with all these years, with all the experience? Again, you guys, if you don't know Abri, please get acquainted. Watch him perform. I've seen him perform. The way he's performing, it's becoming, of course, it's natural. It's crazy. And when you look back at all these years that you've been performing live right now in every single place in the UAE, how do you feel right now as Abri? Like, where are you right now creatively?
I'm in a good place, man. Alhamdulillah. I mean, it's been a nice ride. It's been great. I mean, obviously, there's more to come, inshallah. I'm happy with all the material that I released. I love the fact that some people are inspired by it. I always get people coming up to me and telling me that this particular song means something to them, or that this particular album meant something to them. I still enjoy going up on stage and performing. I mean, as old as I may be right now, I mean, it's still something that I enjoy doing. I mean, so hopefully there's more to come. Hopefully the best is yet to come.
Look, listen, I'll leave you with this. I know you just released this EP, but can you tell us something?
Right.
What are you working on right now? Give us something. Yalla Home, Pulse 95.
Yeah, man. So I mean, obviously, I want to work on my own solo Abri solo album. I released something with Elia Fif, the bassist in my band.
Shout out to Elia Fif.
In February. Yeah, great
Another legend.
musician, great
Yeah.
producer. We released a project called Malum in February of this year. It's up on all the streaming services, and just keep on working on music, and hopefully, find our way through this through these crazy times.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abri. Definitely check out Abri and the Dream Fleet. Okay, so Pieces, Vindicate, A Notion, Midnight Drive. What's your favorite?
For me, right now, it always keeps on changing, but right now it's Vindicate.
Ooh,
Okay.
Vindicate. Maybe we'll play that up next.
Yeah, have to.
But we want to
No
say
worries,
thank you,
no
man. Thank you so much for being you, my
No,
brother.
pleasure, man. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you so much for.
God bless you. We're gonna be playing Midnight Drive right now. So thank you, my brother, man.
Bye, Abri. Thank
All right,
you.
cool, man. Cool.
Abri is the
Take
man.
care, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Blessings.
It's Yalla Home.
With Anna Schofield.
And Big House.
It is, and it's Tuesday, which means it's middle of the week, which means downward slope tomorrow. Come on, people. 3 minutes past 6, it's Yalla Home.
100%. Watch us on YouTube as well. Okay, coming up in the hour, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about an Emirati woman who transferred her home to cat shelter and has over 150 cats living with her right now. She's saving all these cats. And I thought this is a nice story, Anna, since you bring
You knew
the nice
I'd love
stories,
that.
you know. Anna Schofield is famous for bringing the cow hugging story to Yalla Home, which broke headlines the next day. You don't know that, but it broke headlines. You brought it to the table.
I brought it early doors
Yeah.
because you should always hug cows.
Yep.
They're lovely.
I don't know if I would have had a cow, but I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, no, you
I
would.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
You would. You know,
I
they're
wouldn't.
highly emotional creatures,
I know.
cows.
You know, speaking about cows, real quickly,
Okay. Tell me.
I found out something yesterday. This show is really weird, you guys. We talk about things that are weird, but anyway.
We
Yeah.
chat.
I found out about cows cannot live without the best friend.
Oh, yeah, they get lonely.
They need to have a best friend.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
every single cow has a best friend.
Yes, you'll rarely find a cow on its own.
so funny. I like-
But the thing is, it doesn't necessarily have to be a cow. So if you've done your research properly,
Wow.
if a cow is on his own, you can put another animal in with cow.
Any animal?
I mean, not any. I don't know. Crocodiles
Yeah,
going to go down.
they were like,
well.
"A crocodile,
No,
what's
but,
up?"
You know, like a llama or maybe something of that. A sheep.
Okay.
Like a cow. I mean,
Dog.
they want another cow. A dog. Yeah. They want another cow, obviously.
Yeah. I
but-
mean, option number one is a cow. Wait.
yeah, I mean, they're going to take their own kind first. But you can actually, you know, there's lots of stories of cows making friends with, and then you mustn't take that sheep or that llama
Wow.
away because
They feel lonely. So when
Yeah.
I read that, I was like, okay. So we're definitely talking about that. Anna, what's the music grades? Give us some sort of a hint as I'm playing this.
Okay, so you should know just from that light of the match and the drop into the song, it's a real kind of. So, obviously, this is the bed that we're playing, but I'm going to give you a Texas song. The band is Texas, and the song is "Say What You Want."
Can't wait.
And we're back into the late 90s again, but a lovely story. They're still going strong. They had a hiatus. They're still around, though.
Okay.
And the lead singer, Charlene Spitero, I think that's how you pronounce it. They're from Glasgow in Scotland.
Can't wait to know more about them. That's
Lots.
coming up next. And who is Neil Buchanan? Buchanan?
Neil Buchanan, yeah.
Buchanan. I mean, I can't believe we're talking about this because I used to watch this guy. He is the
Yeah.
guy from Art Attack. And now
Everyone's talking about
there's
it.
a story that says, oh, he might be Banksy. That's ridiculous. No way he's Banksy. But anyway.
But he's come out and he's done a press. I
Yeah.
mean, for him, he's like, happy days. I have never been so famous.
I know.
I mean, he's making global press.
True.
So let's give Neil Buchanan his
Yeah.
5 minutes, and I will tell you what he's got to say about being Banksy.
Definitely playing right now a song we covered in the Music Greats, and I covered actually.
It's Yalla Home.
Let's go.
With Anna Schofield.
And Big House.
Yes. And we're live through till 8 o'clock Tuesday night, which means it's middle of the week hump day.
100% coming up in this hour. Anna, what are we going to talk about?
We're obviously doing Local Pulse,
Nice.
and you're going to tell us and spine a shotlight or shine a spotlight on a local artist. Very, very important. Big Hass will tell us everything. And then we're going to talk about beards.
We're going to talk about beers because you said that beers are cool.
Beards are super cool.
But why are we talking about beers? What's the...
Because it's trending today about how actually residents in the UAE are finding it quite a balancing act if they've got big beards.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about it because it's the first thing I look at when I see a guy.
Okay, nice.
Beards. Love beards.
Okay. If you love beards, 4215, it's a lot to do. And keep it rock. We're going to be right back.
Pulse 95 Music. We've got it covered.
It's Tuesday, Anna Schofield Big House, 3 till 8 o'clock. Now, this is quite funny that you brought this to the table.
Yeah.
Ash rocks in tonight and he's like, Anna, you're from the UK. Can you say this town? It's got 58 letters. And I went, is it Welsh? And he went, yeah.
Yeah. Is it, but there's someone from Channel 4, he's a weatherman. He said it
He has to.
amazingly.
Okay.
The thing is,
weatherman
yeah.
from Channel 4.
So I'm watching the NBA playoffs, and this is the halftime show, and they bring
And
it
this
up and they
happens.
talk about it, and this happens.
the
Okay.
UK.
Lanfe Puil Karchik Gosuri Sarah the Robin Walanti Silagaguch.
Just as a Shaq trying to
Or
pronounce
you
it.
could just
I don't know,
call it
let's-
LA
Would you,
LLA.
you want to hear it one time and then
Yes,
try it? Okay,
yes.
let's let Liam Dutton say
That
it.
was pretty good though.
But in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyngyll to go get a Quindrobol, Llantysilio go go go.
Go, go, go.
Yo, did you guys hear that? Yo, seriously?
What?
This
Do
is
it again, do it
crazy.
again.
Oh man, check this
Just
out.
up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyngyll to go get a Quindrobol, Llantysilio go go go.
Yo, get
Go,
out
go,
of here,
go.
guys! This is a town. It's a place.
It's Wales.
That
It's
was
Wales.
awesome.
Would you like to have
And then
another?
Shaq is trying to try.
awesome.
Would you like to have another crack at it? If you could
Back up
if
so I
you
can read it again,
put the
please.
freeze back up there for the man.
He's trying to read
There
it.
you go. Lanfe Puil Silagoguch.
No, go, go, go.
Hey, seriously though, can we hear it pronounced again? I want to.
Yeah, you want to hear it again?
I do.
See, these are NBA players. They're all ex-NBA players, and they're
They're never
analyzing
gonna
it.
get
it.
It's so funny.
Llanfair to Pwllgwyngyll to go get a Quindrobol, Llantysilio go go go.
Come on, isn't that crazy, fam?
Yeah, so we grow up knowing that the Welsh have these towns.
But you can't even say that. Like,
No, because I don't speak Welsh.
Yeah, yeah.
And notice they have that different sound
Yes,
as well
yes.
that you have. You guys have
Yeah.
And the go 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 is it's so Welsh. So I knew exactly what you were talking about when you said it because some of the names in Wales are crazy. You
Yo,
can
fam,
see them.
this is a 58-letter word, ladies and gentlemen. It is actually there. Like LLANF, and it goes on. Like this is crazy.
The Welsh are crazy.
No, but this is like it's the longest word in the dictionary or in the world. What is that? Like this?
I don't know whether it's in the world, but certainly
Yeah.
it's the longest place name in the UK because it's
But-
all one word.
Yeah, I'm just kind of googling right now on the spot.
Imagine if you lived there.
The North Island of New Zealand has a place named whatever 85 characters. So
85?
It's more.
I'm coming
Check this
round.
out. Look at that. Look at that, fam. Yo, this is holds. It's actually it's 1,000-foot hill near the township. And holds the Guinness World Record for the longest place name with 85 characters, ladies and gentlemen. Take that for your stuff on your home information. I mean, see, this whole thing led us to know this. I was watching NBA yesterday, 5 a.m., which we'll talk about, like the playoffs. And then they kind of break randomly into this, like, this weatherman
Right.
saying it beautifully. And I'm like, whoa, 58 words. And now we're Googling the longest kind of place name.
And
Man.
so in New Zealand, it's all sort of Makahangi and Makatahangi and
Yeah.
stuff like that, isn't it?
This is crazy, you guys. Yeah, let us know if you have any other word as well. But we're also gonna Google right now the longest word in the dictionary. What is it? If you know, let us know.
It's Yalla Home
With Anna Scudderfield.
and Big House.
Yes, indeed. Tuesday night. I love it. Tomorrow's the downward slope to the weekend. Not far away, people. Hope you're having a nice evening. It's Yalla Home, of course. All right. So this region,
Yeah.
girls have all sorts. We've got shoes. We've got clothes. We've got makeup. Okay, this is what we do. We have handbags. We can style ourselves in all these ways. Men,
Yeah.
little bit, but not as
Grooming.
much as us. Grooming.
Yeah.
And one of the big features is watch, shoes, beard.
Yeah. Grooming generally in the world is it's some people like even grooming, and someone was talking about their skin. As a man, you have to take care of your skin.
Yeah, you do.
Your beard, your hair, if you have hair. Yeah.
Mate, you've got a lot of hair.
No, I don't. Hair? Nothing.
Not, but I didn't say that. You've
I'm
got a lot
bald.
of hair. Your beard has got it going on. You've
No,
got lots of hair.
it
You've got
depends.
lots. Look at you.
It depends. I just think. Okay, this is-
Wolverine from
Whoa.
the eyebrow down.
No, it depends. I mean, there's some people, especially like the Arab brothers. I think
Yeah, they do a beard well.
certain Arab nations, like there's it's a lot of hair. But now we're talking hair, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we talking hair?
Because obviously we've got masks. We're all wearing masks.
Yeah.
Now for a lady, it's really easy. We slip on our mask.
Well, not
and-
easy. Sometimes you say, I want to look good, and
Oh,
this
it's
put a
very
makeup
annoying.
on and put a lipstick on.
Yeah,
It's-
I've got, girls, have you got it? I've got lip gloss on the inside of all my masks. And I always think that when I take the mask off and sit down, I must have it smeared across my face. I don't know. But
funny.
anyway, yeah, it's rather annoying, but first world problems. Anyway, so But we have faces where we can tuck the mask under our chin, so it's over our nose, over our mouth. Some guys have got massive beards, and it's really quite hard for them to get their mask round.
Difficult.
And it's quite funny because it's trending. All these guys, look at this picture. This is really funny. This dude.
Yeah. This is my friend of mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Chronicles
Every
of Khan.
time I flag something
If you can
up.
just maybe confirm it. Does it say Chronicles of Khan or something like that? Does it say Chronicles of Khan? Because that's a good friend of
I'm
mine.
just looking. Where's his name?
I don't know.
Say.
But yeah, that's the lead singer for Chronicles of Khan, which is a rock band in the UAE. And
Well,
he does
he's
have a
got-
big band. Yeah.
But yeah, he's got an amazing beard.
Yeah.
So men are finding it difficult to get their
Okay.
thingies over their beards. To get them
I
off.
mean, think about it. Like, if you have a big beard, but yeah. I mean, just talking about that, sometimes, when I first, I think, met Hanan, it was, for me, it was like, okay, I'm going to go shave my head and come to you. In span of 10 minutes, I'm done. It's quick. Some people
I'm going to
take...
shave my head and come see you.
Yeah, now I do it
It's
on my
funny.
own. Like, I haven't been to the barber for a while,
Right, yeah.
Because some people, it depends how you guys do it, Some people really like, to groom and make
Yeah,
sure everything,
coiffed and
every
sharp
single thing.
lines.
For me, I really like, just let it go. So again, it just depends how you are. And I just think with the beard thing and the mask, it's a look, right? You have a mask,
Yeah.
and some people have a really long beard.
And so the mask can't go under the
of
chin.
course. Unless you really put your weird.
Well, unless you pack it in, that's quite funny. Like,
Yeah,
pack the beard into the...
No one's
into the-
packing anything in. Oh my God.
Yeah, just pack the beard in to the mask. Like tuck it. Then you'd have this big pouch at the bottom.
That's so funny. Let us know, ladies and
Really
gentlemen.
funny.
Ya Allah, this is funny.
Pulse 95.
Pulse 95.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We're reaching the end of our show, but I thought we're going to give you guys an update, and this is the time where Anna Schofield will have
A nap.
she has a nap. I think that's true. And
I
that's
know.
okay. That's okay.
I'm not napping.
I'm just talking to my people who are into
We had the Clippers
basketball.
and the Nuggets yesterday.
We did, and the Clippers won. And
Amazing.
So today morning, the Clippers won, and they're up in the series right now, 2-1. And there was another game as well between the Celtics and the Raptors.
Oh, yeah.
This is a tough game between Boston and Toronto. So Boston
Toronto.
won, and Toronto. And Celtics won. Now today, big games today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so
Okay.
I am so excited today.
Oh, okay.
It went out. So excited. You got the Bucks and the Heat playing at 2:30 a.m. UAE time, and you got the Rockets and the Lakers playing at 5 a.m. Now, direct your attention on the first game, Bucks and Heat. Heat are up 3-1, Anna. Okay?
Okay.
Let me just paint the scenario because I think you'd like this one.
All right.
Heat are up 3-1.
Right.
The Heat today
Yeah.
have a chance to close the series and go to the next round.
Oh.
Okay, today.
Yeah.
If they win. Whoever reaches 4 wins.
Okay.
Now,
Four
games.
Oh, 4 games.
Yeah. So now 3-1 for the Heat.
Okay.
The Bucks are the best team in the NBA before the playoffs. They were the best.
Oh, okay.
Now, their best player in the Bucks has gone down with an ankle injury.
What's his name?
Giannis Antetokounmpo is someone I love.
Amazing.
They call him
That's
the
a Greek
Greek
name.
freak.
Yeah, that's right.
He is the man. He's so dope. So he's going down and he's been getting treatment for the past 2 days. The whole world is watching. What is he? Is he going to come back? Is he going to come back?
Oh, no.
His ankle is taped. He is like icing it. He's working on it. The big question, will Giannis Antetokounmpo play in today's game?
No.
Yes or no? We don't know. It's going to be a game time decision. But knowing
Okay.
his heart, if this guy can walk, he'll play.
He's on there.
I'm
Right,
telling you,
right.
he's there. And if he plays, it's going to be a difficult game. But if the Bucks win, it's going to be amazing because they were down 3-0. And no team in NBA history has gone down, if they were down 3-0, has gone down to win.
Right.
So
Right.
now they're 3-1. Are they going to win today? If they win today, it's 3-2. And then 2 days later, it's going to be another game.
Okay.
And so on and so forth.
Okay.
So, as Zubda is, it's going to be a really, really exciting...
So this is going to be an exciting moment in history at 2:30 a.m. in the morning.
I hope so. It's my team, and I hope they win.
Which one's your team?
Bucks.
The Bucks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, yeah. I love his heart, and I love what he stands for. This guy slept in the gym in Greece and in Athens, where he was really playing, and now super dope guy as well. Very good human being. So let's see. But the Heat are a very tough opponent, and let's see how that goes. So yes, this is the NBA playoffs for today, ladies and gentlemen. Bucks and
Fabulous.
Heat, and Rockets and Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute you. We love you.
This is Pulse 95. It's a Sharjah story.